Hello, I'm Amir from Akban. We're here today just to do the basics. Just sit comfortably. The whole idea is simple. We're gonna do the basics because the basics are important. I once came to a judo group and a 15-year-old girl threw me. I didn't believe it. I said, let's try again. It's the same thing on the ground. When you're not ready, don't go down to the ground. Sometimes veterans from Akban don't know what to do on the ground. We just need the basics at the beginning. If I decided to grab someone, when I grab someone and I don't know how to throw him, I shouldn't grab him. This is the basic stuff. Don't grab your opponent if you're not ready to throw him, if you don't know how to throw him. It's the same thing on the ground, doing newaza or jujitsu. What should I do when I'm on the ground? If I don't know what to do on the ground, I'll never go down to the ground if it's up to me. I understood this stuff when I started training judo with my ninjutsu. You don't need many throws, you just need one or two good throws. And on the ground, you need few basic things. Even today, don't kid yourself to think that you can use your ninjutsu against a jujitsu fighter, because you cannot. If you're not good on the ground, if you don't know the jujitsu basics, do not go to the ground. And we're here to mend this. I've just seen a black belt exam in ninjutsu where the black belts couldn't handle themselves against a black belt in judo because they grabbed him and went with him to the ground. Their newaza was missing. Today we start a new series of seminars to try to augment all the jiu-jitsu some of the veterans in Akban know into our ninjutsu. Just take this stuff wherever you want to. You don't have to know all the basics of jiu-jitsu, but use the basics to create your own randori, to create your own sparring. Okay, let's do some warm-up. We're gonna do the bump. So put your heels next to your buttocks. Do not train without the supervision of a certified instructor. Okay. If I fell to the ground, I just want to keep my feet between me and my opponent. Using an open or closed guard doesn't matter. But if he passed the feet, then I find myself in a very bad position. He holds me in side control. When De La Iva was here, he said something very correct. I do not want to teach how to get out of side control, because if you're in side control, you're in deep trouble. Okay, he takes the head with one hand. And with the other hand he can do all kind of things. He can try to underhook me or grab my gi or belt from the other side to prevent my knee to crawl in. So So I do not want to get into this. But if I got into this, I wanted to show something basic, no fancy stuff. I don't want to push him with hands because he might submit me using the hand. When he puts weight on me, I just put a hand near his shoulder. He tries to grab me. Now I want to bump him. It's best for me to insert the hand underneath his hand. That's an underhook. And with this hand and with the movement of my body, I create a space that allows me to do other techniques. But first of all is the bump. And then I change base. My back was to the floor and now my stomach is to the floor. That's changing base. Now I can push him and now I'm in side control. Let's try it again. I don't have to look. I just feel him. I don't want to lift my head. First of all is a bump. Then I insert in the underhook. And then I do a second bump and switch base, turn, and then I've got a side control. Now let's see him. First of all, he does a bump. If I returned him to his back, he'll have to do another bump. Okay? Now he did the bumps and went away from me. But he can stay closer. That's it. Switched base. Then he tries to stay close. Okay, he can push forward. Now we changed bump, underhook, bump. We change roles. We just do it as a drill. Bump, underhook. Okay, now he's in side control. This is very important stage. One hand here, one hand in the underhook. I try to maintain myself on the side. If he pushes me to the back, I have to bump again. Try not to be on your back. When I did with Itai now, it's not so simple. Try to do it more simple, without using so much force as I did. Okay, let's see it again. I bump, underhook. Bump, underhook. I'm on my side. Again, another bump. Then I can unbalance him. I try to control the distance between us, because if he hugs me, then it's not so good for me. This concludes our first demonstration of bump. Always train with a certified instructor. Good luck.